Good morning. So today I want to work on front-end tools. I want to work on a front-end section of my project. That's this section is about it's built with some tools, some different tools. The first are templates, blade templates from Laravel. There is some behavior linked to these templates. This behavior is derived by Alpine.js. And so let's see what are the requirements. So we have a drop-down list of municipalities, Italian municipalities, and I want to list all the locations. Like we can choose from one, Bologna, and then you see that here is changing a bit, because if I choose another one like this, you see that I have all the municipalities linked to that place. Like here I choose Brindisi, and under here Comune, there are all municipalities of Brindisi. So it's dynamic. Catania, it's all municipality of Catania. So we have to work a bit on this. I worked for 1 day, almost 2 days to this project, to this select drop down, but it's not so. I found some error. I worked with AI tools, but I received some error. Maybe this is why. This is because it's not some straight options that come from the framework, because you can do the same drop down, the same UI element with different in different ways. So you can do it with Alpine or Blade. So I want to first make some refactoring. The first is this one. I want to understand if I can pass some options to this component. Okay, the component is here. And print the template with this component. So for example, I have template. I would like to remove these options. Yeah, let's see 1 second here if I could simplify everything. So in the blade file, the parent file, I have to put these X options. It's a way X minus, it's a way to pass some information to the blade template, to the Alpine.js template. So here I have this select, and I passing this option, X options here, so I can work on X option here. And I can't understand if I can remove these X options here, because I don't like to mix it up, templating with Alpine.js templating and Blade templating, because we are doing the same thing. It's like 2 times. I don't think it's optimized. So X4. So we are working with fetch. Yeah. The example always say the same. That's to use this blade component, blade element with props. So print this X option props here. I don't like it. Yeah, here it's explaining why use this solution. So I asked if it's possible to remove X options here. Here the solution saying use in option I can't understand if Xdata here it's using Xdata. I like it. I like it because I prefer to put some data here and better understand the section that we are working with little. We can say these are components, but we can say that are little modules. So each modules should be self-contained. So all the context should be declared and easy to understand. So here we have the problem of something like this with this X option. It means that we are forced to search in another file or in another section. Instead, with this X data, we have everything inside one single file or a single module, so it's better contained. So we have option attributes gets option, okay. Let's see. I don't know, but it seems to work or not. Yeah, it's working, yeah. Now it's not working, okay. So X option is, let's see this. Let's see this one. Okay, it doesn't work. I want to see what is printing here. So I also want to see if, okay, here, to better read everything, I put in a new line this code. And also this one. Okay. I want to see what is happening inside. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, the template is print, but there is no element inside. So this if it's gets through, and so template gets print, but there are some problems with, or maybe this option. I don't know. Option province. Okay. Let's see here. If something change. No, I have a template. Okay. So let's see the response. Templates, it's directly print inside the browser without the parsing. Okay, here it's saying remove this if. Okay, I removed the if, but I don't think it's a problem. That was the real problem, maybe because so what is this getting the X option attributes and print directly inside here, inside the template. So we could also use this way, like text, okay, and put this way X, remove the placeholder, and put X text equal placeholder or test. As you see, these are two different ways of doing the same thing. So Xtest is Alpine.js attribute that want to print the inside this test inside here in the option tag. So this test is not simple test, but is here. So we could use placeholder. Okay, placeholder here, but I want to. Yeah, maybe this is okay. But we could also create this in a different way, because now we are doing wrapping the same placeholder in another another one. Xdata is wrapping a placeholder path from props. So maybe these options we could also use different ways to pass. Where is my, okay, now I'm using the select this way. Maybe this one is the problem is that this X option is not something that I'm using inside in this situation. There is an X option that is coming from Alpine.js, but this one X select input is not Alpine.js, it's a Blade template. So maybe I want to better understand this point. Okay, maybe so remove this one. And also remember to remove this here. Okay, now it's working the same. And yes, let's go on. Location, yeah, options. I don't know why it's working really, because now we are passing only option. Yeah, it's working. I don't know, because province, maybe we are just passing a string. So maybe if I do this, let's see what's happening if I do this. Oh, it doesn't work this way. Also the same this way. Okay, because we don't have X options here. Okay, it doesn't work also this way. Okay, now show this selected province ID. Yeah. So maybe it's remain a bug that is this one. If I choose, okay, we save the ticket, the user, and when we come back, there are empty. The situation is like at the beginning. So we have also this one. This is this is for to manage the under the Ajax call that gets done with when I click on this or load for the first time the page. There is a API call to the list of all the municipality. In this case, province and or municipality. If I click on this, okay, so let's make a refactoring here. Maybe we don't need these things. I think this is not used. Let's see if there are some error without this code. I think not. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why there is not this selection, and For example, let's make a check of all the database connection we can see. So if I go to here on the front end, I see here the location selector, and province ID is null and municipality ID is null. Okay, so if I write down so the problem first is on the null here. It's in province ID and municipality ID. Province ID is remain null. Why? Let's see in the database what the field are filled with. So if the field is filled with like an empty string, okay, it's a problem. It's not on the front end. But if we have the data, we have to check some other way. So I go to the maintenance provider table, and yeah, let's search for this one. The column is company name, search, apply, and here are our record, and at the end we have a municipality, a province ID. If I go to check this ID, this unique ID, numeric ID, I need to go to province ID or province and search for this ID. And as we check it, we can see that here we have Agrigento, that is the ID, the corresponding ID name. So on the DB we have the right, we have a value. I don't know if it's right, but it's a value. Maybe it doesn't get updated, but at the ending we should see here the value. So let's see what is written on it. So first I want to versioning this 3.5 because I want to see what is happening under the under here with this tool. Yeah, there is like a mix of JS and yeah, okay. That's are just changing. Okay, yeah, because I used I didn't use right name. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Now we have an empty string. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, maybe these are I don't like this changing. It's the problem is the way I wrote all this thing. Maybe we could pass the JS this data directly inside the JS file. So this data gets used also in the JS. So let's see. Okay, maybe these are some ideas to create these things in a different way. So remove this. I don't know, maybe it's overcomplicating this. Okay, let's see what's happened if I update this way. No, I need to ask something more. Okay, it's right to say that this location selector is a mix of JS and HTML and everything. So let's try this way. Xdata is this way. So I go to location selector. Okay, we're passing the argument with this way, in this way, and after inside the init here, here I'm asking to welcome me to write down the code because I don't want to write it down now. Okay. These are just the declaration of some variables. And now we are using this data set, this element, just to get the data. I don't want this, so we can remove this because this is just a fallback to the old method, so it's like verbose code. It's not good. It's something not so clean. Yes, okay. Alessandria, the province, and comune, we choose one and save. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. It continues to use the old data. So let's see 1 second here. I want to see the code, the generated one. Selected province doesn't work, so maybe this way. No, it doesn't work at all. This is just a div. Sorry, this is not the right syntax. So maybe if I write down okay, I just want to var dump, so to output something here. Null. Okay, it's null. So they come from here null. Okay, so location selector. We go to this file that is the one that is passing. Okay, here we are not passing the right anything here. So maybe the controller okay, the maintenance provider controller, we are in the right controller. That is the one that is passing data to the view. So selected province ID. Okay, maybe var dump some stuff. Okay, here we have the two strings. So we have the right strings, but they are not passed the right way to the controller. So the AI suggested something in the right way, that is to remove some loadings, because this was like something that I created previously. So okay, maybe this is the right solution. Okay, because previously it was loaded by using the using a PHP and not an API call to the an API call to the endpoint. Okay, this one, our strings are correct. So why I have this error now? It's like a different, yeah, nobody else here. Okay, now we're printing the right, the ED, and they are, we have that's the ID. So they're coming from the controller in the right way. So okay, in the data selected province and data selected municipality don't have any code. But if I now do here, I come back here and output that value, we don't have that value on the. Let's remove these two. Okay, now we have also an error. So I'm using this. Okay, I'm using this Gemini via the UI and not by using the Gemini CLI, because after some iteration I found that the Gemini CLI is trying to solve the problem in a way that I don't like. So I think now we are in a situation where I need to work with a more in a different way, because it's like we have just arrived at a dead end with the CLI tools. Let's try to understand. Okay, I save this controller. Let's try this one and ask why it gets outside here empty. Okay, let's see if with this simple prompt, we are on Copilot. It's work. Now it's the Copilot is searching inside the Laravel, I think. Run thinker, province, customer, I think, yes. It's searching here. But I don't know why it's searching for customer. We are inside, we are not inside customer. Okay, it looks like he found that the problem is from a view to another view. Yeah. Some changes suggested. Okay. Some suggestions here. Okay, I like. That's the problem. It's here. It's not. Let's see. Let's see what is happening here. Yeah, just passing this to one. Let's print also here. Not this PHP, just a var dump. Yeah, it looks like we have the value is k here, and yeah, we have the two values of the two ID, the province and the comune IDs. So in this view, everything is okay. I think it's the minimal way to, yeah, it's like good that it's, yeah, we see that selected province municipality ID. No, I don't like this. And if we go to the location services, we could use, yeah, this is the problem maybe. Yeah. So I think there is some problem with my AI now, because this was like easy task. Maybe on this tool I reached the premium request. So maybe yeah, this happened also to me, that I reached the request that I can, the limit that I can use. So now that's switching to a more we can say stupid AI. So with this, it's almost impossible to solve something with this package. Let's see, it's continuing. It's continuing to go to search something. I don't know. And yes. Let's see. I just checked that ID is invalid, but okay. Maybe check from Alexandria and save this. So it doesn't work also, but let's see. On the data province, the data province used by this one is, let's make a check, Alessandria. So we have the right Alexandria and maybe this is the error, not this one. If I remove this, okay, this is one that plays. So now I don't see also this here province ID. Okay. Now this is working. I need to stop this one. Okay, now we have these two values here that are correct. I don't know if to use sets to the select. So this one is correct. This is continuing to undo everything, yes, because stop it. So let's see what is happening here. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So here, here I have the right. I don't know. Now I'm lost with this X model. That is the value I have to pass, but Where does it get this province ID? Let's see. Some example here. Message. Okay. So if I want to pass something here, I have to make X data, and inside the X data, the province and the municipality. So X data here. No, not this way. No, there is some errors that's happening, they continue to happen, and maybe this because maybe I doing too complicated stuff with this match this we can say hybrid solution with blade from one side and from the other behavior of the Alpine.js library. So maybe these are the problems. So yeah, let's see if we can do it in another way. Let's see the syntax of Alpine.js. Yeah, okay. Yes, this way. Nothing difficult. Okay, let's see. Maybe with the comma here. Okay, we have the correct We are passing these two arguments here. Yeah, I need to pass this. I don't know. It looks like it's too difficult to do something that's so easy to print something and make some calls or some API calls. There is something that is missing from the beginning of this little implementation. So I will check for another for a new I will shut down the screen and I will check for a new solution that can help me better to solve these problems.